Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast on this Thursday. It was another frigid day yesterday with temperatures mostly in the single digits and low teens. Everyone's below zero early this morning and will top out in the low to mid teens by the afternoon. Lots of sunshine this morning, then a little bit of cloud cover this afternoon with uncertainty on the extent of how much clouds there will be. And that will be something that we'll continue to keep an eye on. Meanwhile, about 10 degrees warmer tomorrow with a little bit more cloud cover, although still some minor uncertainty on that too. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that, but I do expect a warming trend as we head into the next several days, including the weekend. All right, so here's a look at computer model number 1 showing sunny skies this morning and then a little bit of cloud cover this afternoon. 3 p.m., generally mostly cloudy, and that continues through the rest of the afternoon. Our other computer model shows a little bit less clouds this afternoon. Still some areas of clouds, but not quite as thick or as widespread as model number 1. So that's going to be something that we'll continue to monitor. And that could also determine how cold it gets tonight. Right now I'm going near zero for most areas, but there is the potential that if we do have the clear skies again, we get closer to about 5 below zero. Still warmer than what we had Thursday morning or this morning, but it may be colder than if we had that cloud cover in the area. And then we'll keep an eye on Friday. At the very least, I think we'll have that cloud cover in the afternoon. There's a weak disturbance that does push through that may bring a few flurries to the area. This model has it mainly in north central Kansas. Some other long range and computer models have it in other places. I'll show you that here in a little bit, but we'll continue to keep an eye on that. And then sunshine on Saturday. Temperatures back above the freezing mark Saturday, so it's going to feel real nice for the weekend. Upper 30s and low 40s. And then on Sunday, low 50s for many spots. And yes, I do expect winds to remain relatively light over the weekend as well. So winds not really going to be a factor between today through the weekend. Really good news. And temperatures continue the warming trend as we head into next week. Monday and Tuesday near 60. And then temperatures do start to cool down a little bit as we head into Wednesday and Thursday with a frontal boundary pushing through. May spark off a few rain showers on Wednesday. Brief cool down Thursday, a little bit more seasonal. A little bit warmer on Friday and then cooling down again on Saturday of next week, which will be the first day of March or first day of meteorological spring. So what can we expect precipitation-wise for the, through the rest of the month and even through Saturday of the first day of March? Not much, less than 1/10 of an inch. Here's a look at that snowfall through this Friday over the course of the rest of the work week with those flurries on Friday. Again, probably going to be closer to a trace versus an inch, but it's possible to get a few flurries tomorrow afternoon. And then nothing as far as snow is concerned, even across much of the region through the rest of the month into the first day of March. The GFS, much of the same, less than 1/10 of an inch for much of the area, but a little bit different area of concern as far as possible flurries. As we head into tomorrow afternoon, mainly south and east of the Turnpike. So there are a few differences. So that's why I'm not too concerned about it regardless. It's not going to amount to much. Maybe a dusting that may cause a little bit of a concern on the roadways, and then maybe a little bit of some light snow as that frontal boundary pushes through, especially if precipitation lingers into Wednesday night, Thursday morning, as those temperatures drop below freezing, and that could lead to a little bit of minor snow that could mix in with a little bit of rain. Otherwise, we are looking at probability of drier than normal conditions in that 6 to 10 day outlook, but wetter than normal in that 8 to 14 day outlook, at least for most of the state. We do have that sliver here in northeast Kansas where it's still normal or equal chances of drier than normal and wetter than normal, and that continues into that 3 to 4 week outlook as well. So overall, we just have to get through these next couple of days. Especially with our lows, although it won't be as frigid as this morning was, but it is still going to be on the cold side for Friday and Saturday morning. And then much nicer condition, a lot of melting. Now, I will also mention, I do want to mention that I am erring on the side of caution, keeping temperatures just a little bit cooler than what they otherwise would be without the snow. That snow could still lead to slightly cooler temperatures than what they otherwise could be. So that may be something we have to adjust. If it starts getting a little bit warmer, especially as we get closer to Saturday and Sunday, if it does get warmer than what the forecast is, it's very possible it might be warmer Monday and Tuesday and more in the mid 60s in some areas. Bottom line is it's going to be warm. Whether or not it stays in the upper 50s or get in the 60s, we will take that considering what we've had to deal with this week and what we had to deal with this morning. Big warm up on the way. Get ready, but also be safe for the rest of this work week with the frigid temperatures continuing.